There's three elements to the validation triangle. There's obviously ROI, and do use the Excel spreadsheet there. You can input your own data. How, which I'll go through in a minute, and also the who. So there's three parts to this triangle. The ROI cost is really around the why. It's going to determine what you're expecting to get back. So if we focus here on this side of the triangle, which is around the how, scheduled to be live because the shop floor is always changing. It's a very dynamic environment, and it needs to feed the ERP. Now you can run Aspect without an ERP, but you do get a lot more benefit when you are integrated to the ERP because of that live nature. Quality is a big part of why businesses run Aspect PT. It's to gain the quality in terms of a digital environment. So it's no longer pieces of paper that are floating around the production floor. Traceability also, if you're exporting, particularly in the EU, just 2030, where everything going into that market requires a high degree of traceability elements to it. The audits. Audits are now very quick because everything's digital. Number 6 is machine maintenance. Very helpful for the engineering folks in the business. Have a digital record of that maintenance and action boards. Continuous improvement, very important to look at bottlenecks, inefficiencies. That ties directly back to the OEE, which is a very important part of the ROI cost. And getting rid of paper. This is a big one. There's a lot of paper in production environments. It takes a lot of printing, it takes a lot of storing, and a lot of retrieval. Last one I want to talk about is the who, the case studies. So this is where we've done this before for other factories through Australia, through New Zealand, and even into Southeast Asia. We encourage you to understand the total value proposition here. And what we like to do with people who are looking at Aspect productivity is to work through this validation triangle collectively to understand where the real value is going to lie. Generally, it'll start with one of those 8. Have a look at our case studies, and if you want to know more, certainly get in contact with us. Happy to do a discovery call around the how and around the proof.